Peals of thunder echo across a prematurely darkened landscape as bloated and blackened clouds spew fat, heavy raindrops. The wind drives the rain against the window, rattling the panes in their rotting frames. Inside, the dull yellowish glow of a bare light bulb is bleached white momentarily by flashes of lightning. Faint telltale odours of damp and the remnants of the day's cooking are smothered by cheap chemical floral scents. From somewhere in the house comes the drone of a muffled conversation from a badly tuned television set. 4 figures stand around a table in the cramped dining room of a somewhat shabby and rustic house. Cheap prints of hunting dogs with limp corpses of quail hanging from their mouths decorate the walls. Against another wall, a cabinet contains what the homeowners must regard as their fine china and tarnished silverware, but the glass of the cabinet is cracked and greasy grime is collected in the corners. The 4 figures, 3 men and a woman, each wear washed out greenish blue shirts. Embroidered name badges are stitched to their breast pockets, bearing the surnames of their owners. They each wear equally faded denim jeans and identical pairs of cheap plimsolls.
To know me is to join me. I am the opener of the way.
Stretched across the dining room table lies a heavy-set man, dressed in what appears to be the uniform of either a security guard or a police officer. He is tied by the wrists and ankles to the legs of the table. His throat has been cut, a deep gash running from ear to ear, exposing bone and sinew. Blood has poured out across his chest, and arterial spray still drips from the textured ceiling. In addition, his face has been cut off. The cut line runs just below the hairline, in front of the ears and under the chin. He lies there, muscle and tissue exposed, eyes staring out dully with no eyelids to cover them. Blood has pooled and overflowed from a mouth frozen in a scream from where his tongue has been cut out. At the head of the table stands the man who has just spoken in a strange voice. His name patch reads Thief. In his bloody hands, he holds the dead man's face, pulled tight over his own. To his left stands a woman whose patch reads Morgan. To his right, a large man bearing the name Gantry. And at the opposite end of the table, a young man with the name Douglas. On the wall behind Thief, reminiscent of a Rorschach blot, is a large shape smeared in fresh blood. The palms of Thief's hands are smeared with blood. Douglas's hands, meanwhile, are completely covered in blood, and the front of his shirt is splattered with even more. Small traces of blood are also splashed across Morgan and Gantry's clothes. Apparently, suddenly very conscious of holding the warm, sticky flesh of the dead man's face against his own, Thief lets it drop, and it hits the floor with a wet slap. Gagging suddenly, he then spits a severed tongue onto the dining room table. The floor is yours.
What the fuck? Who are you people? What's that? What did you spit there?
Cat got
I
you
look at
wrong?
my hands. Are my hands bloody or not?
They are not.
Okay. Where am I? Who are you guys?
I'm Morgan. I'm in the same situation as you. I don't really know anything.
Well, I know you are Morgan. Your shirt says Morgan. I'm Gantry, by the way. Shirt says so.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
And who is this guy? Is there any name tag, you know, in the security guard uniform or anything?
On the security guard, the guy on the table. Yeah, you can check him over if you want.
Yeah, I check him to see if I can find any wallet, name tag,
Okay.
any identification on the guy.
So, hanging around his neck is a photo ID. Well, it's kind of pinned to his shirt pocket, and that identifies him as Dennis Gellen, apparently a guard at the Liberty Centre for the Criminally Insane.
Okay. So,
Sorry to. Some of you will, if you check the chat message, some of you will have received a chat with a little bit of info for you. Sorry, go on.
oh no, I just see. Okay, this guy, criminally insane. That doesn't sound good. What the fuck? Any of you have a clue? Where are we?
No, I no idea, but I'm still feeling a bit hungry for some reason. I don't know why.
What the hell is wrong with you? Did you come from the mental hospital too?
No, I'm just hungry. I would like to eat. I'm gonna look for some food as everyone's coming in blood.
Well, we definitely. I look at my blame sauce and we definitely look. Well, we are all dressed the same. We are like uniform. Maybe we look like patients. I mean, okay, this is weird. I need someone to explain me what the fuck is going on here. I don't like not knowing, and I slam hard at the table.
I'm gonna reach around to my back pocket and whip out a gun and point it at you.
Fuck is wrong with you?
The fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. What the fuck? I don't know where I am.
Man's face ripped off. I don't know who you guys are. I don't know how I got here.
Hey, I didn't have that man's face on my hands. He did. This guy with this stupid look in his face.
So let's all calm down, and I'm gonna go into my wallet and get all the money I have, which is $50. I'm like, let's just take this 25 cents each, and let's have a chat.
Check in your pockets. You have nothing. There's nothing in your pockets at all. No wallet. No phone. No ID of any kind. Absolutely nothing. This
Speaking of which.
So this, the lights are on in this room. There's like I said, the room's lit by a single light bulb, and just to across from, so behind gantry, there is a window that looks outside. It looks to be sort of late afternoon, but it's darker than it should be because there's heavy storm clouds overhead, and there's like rain pounding the house. Across, so behind Morgan, there's an open door, an open archway that leads into some kind of hallway, but the lights are off in there, and you can just about make out an archway or on the opposite side of the hallway that looks like it leads into a kitchen. But like I said, there doesn't seem to be any other lights on other than the one in this room.
I'm hungry. I'm going to the kitchen, and I'm very upset because my new kids on the block membership card was in my wallet, and now it's gone. So I'm really upset, and I need to find it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I check my pockets just out of curiosity to see if I have anything on me.
No, nothing at all. Sorry, I didn't mention the. You're checking the security guard, so he has got the security guard, a police officer, or whatever he is. He has got a wallet in his pocket.
Okay, I check his wallet.
Okay, so there's not a lot in it. There's maybe about $46 in various bills, assortment of credit cards. Some of them are like cracked and broken. They look like they've either not being used or they're overused. And that's about it, really. A few ID cards for like the store and things like that.
Okay, is she still pointing a gun at me?
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys have got your hands all over the victim. I'm not touching any of this.
I didn't mention I wanted to be careful. I don't want to get my blood on my hands. Well, that's going to be a little hard, I suppose.
Yeah, that is a little hard if you check. Yeah, so as soon as you check his ID badge, you're going to get blood on your hands. He's also when you pull the wallet from his pocket, you notice he's got like a bandolier type belt, and there are probably about a dozen bullets in the belt.
And no gun, I suppose.
No gun, no. The holster is empty.
If I look at her gun, I don't have any way to know. Did you take the gun off this man? So, he cuts his face, and you take his gun. Are you... What kind of crazy fucks are you? Stop
Survival of the
aiming.
fittest. Look out the window. What's out there?
Nothing. Rain. Darkness.
Alright.
Wait. Do I know what date it is or when it is? No idea, right? So, okay, just let's stop aiming that shit at me, or I'm going to make you eat it.
Listen, let's get this mute up the hallway. I don't know where the hell we are. All of you, let's go.
So Douglas, you've left these behind, nipped over the hallway. Like I said, as you cross into the hallway, you can, like I say, you can hear this muffled conversation, sound like a television set, and looking to your left, you can see there's like a kind of faint flickering glow coming from a door further down the hallway. So the house is like a traditional sort of shotgun style house, which basically there's a front door and a back door and a hallway that runs straight through the middle of the house, connecting the front to the back door, and then rooms leading off either side. But in front of you, the kitchen, you can lean in and flick the light switch on if you want.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm going straight in there. Flick the light on. Try to make a sandwich or something.
Okay, so the overhead fluorescent buzzes and flickers a few times before it comes on, and you're confronted with a nice, cosy looking kitchen. It's a little bit grimy. There's a small breakfast table and chairs that sit just below the window that looks out to the side of the house, to the rear of the house. While the rest of the room is kind of an open space. There's a microwave oven, a toaster, a refrigerator, gas stove, all the usual things you kind of expect. And on one wall there's a rack with various knives, carving knives and such.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take the biggest meat cleaving knife I can find and maybe try and put it in my stonewashed denim jeans behind under my leather jacket.
No problem. Let me give you a knife. 1 second. There we go. So on your combat tab, you will now find a knife.
Cool. I'm also going to see if there's any Pop-Tarts. That's 90s food. I'm going to make some Pop-Tarts. Try and make friends.
Okay, so if you all look on the items tab now, You should see something that says skill point spread.
Sorry?
On the items tab. It's it's the
Okay.
one. Yep, you see it. Skill points.
Oh.
Yep. So if you open that up,
Oh, I can see it. Yeah.
so if you open it up, there's a list of numbers. So you can assign those numbers, however you want, to skills on your character sheet.
Ah, okay.
I'll unlock your character sheet. So, you
So
can do
I
that.
add the points or just assign the
assign
score?
that. Yeah. Assign that score. Yeah. Let me just unlock your sheet so you can do that.
All right.
Okay, so you should be able to do that now. So if you double click on the if you click in where the number is, you can edit it. Okay, so no rush to do that. You can do it as you wish. You don't have to assign them all straight away. Just assign them when you want. So if you think you should be good at a certain thing, you can assign it then.
So literally, we can wait till we need it and then go. Yeah, I've
You
got
can.
70 and
Yeah, you
whatever it is.
can.
Cool. That's fun. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be strategic.
Of course, if you use a skill
Yeah.
before you've assigned a number to it, then you have to use it at the base level. So maybe you don't quite remember. Maybe it doesn't come back to you straight away. How to do that particular thing.
Oh, so if you tell us to roll for investigation, I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna put my 70 in that. Will you make us use the lowest roll first?
Yeah, it's got to be done
Okay,
before
okay.
you have to move on. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fair enough. That's cool.
Okay, I am. So we're still. I'm still in the dining
Yeah,
table, I guess,
so-
with this girl pointing a gun at me.
Yeah.
I say, okay, we are in a very weird situation here, and I don't like having a gun waved in front of me. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. So, stop pointing that shit at me.
I'll lower it, but you go out in the hallway first.
All right.
Before I leave the room to follow him, did he leave the bullets on the security guard?
I believe it did. Yes.
I didn't take any bullets.
I'm gonna grab that magazine then.
Okay, you want to take the belt? Do you want to take the belt off, or do you want to take the pop the individual bullets out the belt?
I will take the belt off.
Okay. So it's a little bit of a struggle. It's a bit of a guy. He's a big man, so you have to kind of lean over and undo the belt and kind of yank it a few times to get it out of the straps, loops on his
So,
trousers.
as I walk to the hallway first, do I see the TV, the television, where
So-
the noise is coming from?
Time to explore the house. So let's change what you can see a little bit, shall we? And I believe Blue's gone to the kitchen. So it looks. So going out into the hallway.
I try to go to the sound of the television set.
Okay, so that's coming from down here.
Okay. I head over there then.
Okay, so you head over there. Morgan's still in the dining room. Trying to get the belt up. So, so there's a dim glow illuminating this room. So it's the only other light in the house, well, other than the one in the dining room and the kitchen now. And the glow is coming from the TV set, which is airing a local news report at the moment. So a reporter is standing in front of the wreckage of a large bus. Coincidentally, you can see the name on the side of the bus that says Liberty Center for the Criminally Insane.
What the fuck? Is there a date on the report? Little.
Yeah, it appears to be a live report. So you can see, as you stand there and watch, you can see there's like rescue workers clambering and scuttling all over and around this wrecked bus. The top the roof of the bus looks like it's been almost like it's been peeled open like a sardine can. And you catch glimpses of, it's quite dark, the rain's pounding, it appears to be the same time of day as it is. It's like dark, it's kind of dark and overcast, and the rain's pounding down. And there's a reporter stood in front of all this, stands in front of this, and like talks to the cameraman briefly. And I go, yeah, okay. And then she starts to speak. Says, record rainfall over the past week has resulted in severe flooding throughout the county, damaging huge tracts of land and leaving many without power and basic utilities. A story just in has reached us regarding this accident you see before you. Due to rising water levels, the Liberty Centre for the Criminally Insane was evacuated earlier today. But at least one vehicle that you can see just behind me, she get the points, has been involved in a crash, and the bus that was carrying the inmates, several of the inmates are dead and several are missing, along with one of the security staff.
Uh-oh. Guys, come see this.
Are considered to be armed and extremely dangerous. Police are advising local residents to stay indoors until the criminals are being apprehended. If you do see any of these suspicious individuals, you should not approach them and should immediately inform the Liberty Sheriff's Department. And we will, so then the cut back to the studio, and so we'll be getting back to you if there's any more updates on that story later in the show.
Okay, I just guys, there's okay, there's news about this guy. I don't know if anyone is coming to me, but just I'm calling out for the guys.
So you can probably all hear if you raise your voice loud enough.
Yeah, I raised my voice, but the report is over. Well, I wanted to call for them during the report. Like I wasn't going to wait till the report was finished. Okay. Like just when I see the boss to the Liberty Liberty for the criminal insane facility, I start calling out like, guys, there is something you should see here.
Okay, so you can move your tokens around yourselves. You don't have to wait for me to. You can move them to the rooms that you want to go to.
Oh.
And
well, you guys look rough. I've just seen your pictures. I think some guys need a...
Yeah, I know. Fifth is funny.
You guys do look like you might be from a mental asylum. Douglas.
Especially Fifth. Fifth looks crazy. And
Jesus. I'm backing away from you all. This is a rough looking group.
Yeah, you're the pretty boy here, actually. There was a crash, a bus with the same name from where this guy works, the criminal insane something from Liberty. They're saying a security guard is missing and several inmates. Wait, I'm with a bunch of crazy maniacs, or am I a crazy maniac? I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck is this?
I can tell you I'm not crazy.
I don't think I'm crazy either. Well, do you know? At least, do you know where are you here? Why are you here? Right? No. So, well, Muty here really looks crazy, and he's acting crazy.
Face in his hand.
Yeah, you had a face in your hands, and you were saying weird things. fucking mute.
Can I do an occult roll to see if he's like the whole phase thing? Was he doing some weird occult ceremony or something? Would that be a reasonable roll?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah. Just
Side question while we wait for that.
Regular. Okay. Turn it.
Okay, so. Oh wow. So.
I just did it.
Yeah, just spot on. So
Just.
you, for whatever reason, you remember reading things about wizards and sorcerers keeping the hands of hanged men for use in rituals. As for taking people's faces, no, you don't. That's not something you've read about before. That sounds more like maybe like stories about serial killers that you've read about.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him. I'm not telling anyone. I'm just gonna give him really shifty looks, because
Just in case
It's not normal.
nobody's seen. So, Thief is brandishing a knife at this point.
I'm pointing my gun at Thief. Get the knife out of this guy's hand.
So
He
you've
just
got the
ripped
gun.
his
You do
face
it.
off.
I disarm Thief.
Okay, right. So that would be a fighting maneuver then. So you want to pull the gun out of his hand? You want to knock it out of his hand? What do you want to do exactly?
I want to grab the knife from his hands.
Okay, so that would be a fighting brawl roll then.
Okay.
And Thief, you can choose to either fight back or dodge. Oh. So oh. Right. I don't like that. So yeah, yeah. Well, you tell us. You've got the success you needed.
Grab his arm. I just like smash his hand against the wall and grab the knife as he drops his. Just sit there. I just push him into. Is there a chair there or something?
Oh yeah, there'll be like a sofa and an armchair, things like that.
Yeah, I just push it into the chair. Just stay there, crazy fuck. What are you doing with the knife? This crazy. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on you. I know. He took that guy's face off.
Empty your
Spit
pocket.
out a
You got
tongue.
anything else? Got
Yeah,
some more
that's right.
faces?
More face or tongues?
Empty your pockets then.
Oh. Wow.
I'm assuming that's to keep stuff hidden in your pocket.
Yeah. So yeah, like nothing.
I'm definitely keeping my eye on you. Now I just point the knife at him.
And this dude's just eating in the freaking hallway after seeing somebody's face cut off.
I'm gonna come out with half a Pop-Tart I've eaten a whole packet. Like, you what's up? It's blueberry.
Well, yeah.
Is there a phone line, like a court? Can I see a phone, or the trace of a phone cable?
You can sort of look around for one if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
So
So,
Douglas, you head back. Can't see one anywhere immediately around you. You can't. There's a quick look in the pile. You can't see one. So you head back to the kitchen, and yeah, there's one of those ones that's kind of got a long sort of spiral cord, and it's hung on the wall to the side of the fridge. Probably why you didn't see it before, because it's around the other side.
Can I
and
see if
the-
it's working? Is it working?
Oh yes, so you pick it up. It is working. Then something catches your eye in the pantry.
What is it? Is it
So
Blueberry Pop Tarts.
yeah, more Pop Tarts?
You sending messages on.
Just so if anyone's not seen me in a stream, I try and insert at least one thing that we might get sponsored for. Last time it was the Venga Boys. This time we're doing Pop Tarts. So let's see if we get any free Pop Tarts.
So yes, so you kind of stick your head into the pantry, and everybody else, you can take your headphones off. Not Martin, though. You still there, Martin?
I'm still here.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
my little buddy thing.
All right, cool.
Yeah, don't worry. I've got all. I said I'm all high tech now. I've got a light. I've got earbuds. It's great.
So everybody else should not be listening.
Okay.
You just take your headphones off. Just take them off.
Yeah. You don't trust you. You gotta watch out for Bruce. He's sneaky. Just don't look at. Very sneaky.
Okay, so inside the pantry, you see a pumpkin, fresh pumpkin, sat on one of the shelves, and as you do, you kind of, as you see it, you kind of overcome by a bit of a dizzy spell, and as you do, suddenly you're back to when you were 9 years old. It's Halloween, and you spent the entire afternoon meticulously carving this stunning jack-o'-lantern for trick or treating this evening. And then your father comes in, and when he comes in, you flinch. He's drunk and he's angry again, and he stomps around the kitchen, accusing you of leaving dirty dishes in the sink, accuses you of spilling soda all over the floor, and then accuses you of even cleaning it up without telling him that you've cleaned it up. And then he accuses you of trying to run away from home, and accuses you and says that you don't love your father, you don't love your daddy. He says, I'm the boss around this house, you little son of a bitch. And he puts his fist straight through the pumpkin that you've been carving. And the last thing you see is the image of this pumpkin being smashed to a pulp. And as your like vision returns, you find yourself back in the pantry. This image of this smashed pumpkin reminds you, in fact, it reminds you of that blot on the wall in the dining room. In fact, that's what it depicts. And now, anytime you go back in the dining room, that bloody blot on the wall seems to pulse dimly.
Cool.
Okay, so what are you doing, Douglas?
I'm gonna smash the pumpkin straight away.
Well, I'm keeping an eye on this mute guy, but I wanted to check the rest of the house. We need to find out where we are. So I'm not leaving you alone here. So stand up and come with me. And I point my knife at him and walk in front of me. And I walk him to the front door. And I say, open it.
Okay, so opening the door, you can see what must be the main road, a highway, maybe a highway about half a mile from the house. Every so often you see the lights of passing cars. It's not many, just an odd one every now and then. And the house appears to be surrounded by like a dirt yard. Off to one side there's a barn, and about 100 yards from the front of the house is a car. The headlights are still on, but the car's kind of half in, a ditch at the side of the road. So
I go to the car. I just tell Thief, come on, guy. Come with me. Let's check that car.
Okay, so you step out. As you step off the porch, you're instantly drenched by the rain that's hammering down. So meanwhile, so Douglas, you hid the phone somewhere in the pantry, and Morgan, you stepped into a room which appears to be a young girl's bedroom. There's in fact around the room you see a couple of photos of a girl, pretty young girl, maybe about 16 years old. Like photos with must be probably a school friend, so like outside the school, Liberty Junior High. You can see the name in the background, and the room is done up with a plethora of pink. Just everything's pink. Pink wallpaper, pink bows, pink stuffed animals. Just really cliche. Just pink everywhere. The walls and the dresser, like I say, covered in photos and clippings of the latest pop star. Well, not that you recognise them, but the latest pop stars from of the moment. So like all pinned to the wall, or stuck up with blue tack or tape. They've been trimmed from various pairs of magazines. There's a pair of scissors on the dresser, and a scattering of various like makeup goods and a hairdryer.
I will grab the scissors and put them in my pocket.
Okay.
And I will make my way towards what I'm assuming is a window.
It
and
is.
I will look out the window and just keep an eye on Gantry and Thief while listening to make sure Douglas isn't really doing anything crazy.
Okay. So yeah, what is Douglas doing?
Yeah, he's I don't know. He's creeped out. He doesn't understand what's going on. I guess I don't know.
See, from where you stood as well, you can see this pulsing.
Yeah, I want to see if there's a bathroom and see if there's any medication so I can get chilled out a bit.
Okay. So yeah, you can head down the hallway. In fact, as luck would have it, the first door that you come to is a small bathroom, but it's pretty much just a toilet. There's no medicine cabinet or something. You presume, or pretty almost opposite that. There's stairs going upstairs to the upper floor. So you presume, there's most likely to be a medicine cabinet in the main bathroom upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to Morgan. I'm gonna take a dump in peace. Okay, see you in 5, and run upstairs.
Yeah, I might just shut you up there. Right. So, Thief and Gantry, you head towards this car. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of it looks like it's taking a nosedive into the ditch. There's just the front corner of it in the ditch.
Okay. So I want to check do I see from outside if there is someone there or anything inside the car?
So as you approach, you can't see any signs of anybody in the car now.
So I check inside the car.
Okay, so there's nothing inside the car. The keys are still in the ignition. And there's blood, a lot of blood across both of the front seats.
Fuck me. This is the engine on or off?
It's off.
I tried to start the car.
Okay.
So I turn on this. I turn on the key. I turn the key.
Okay. So I presume you're gonna climb in the driver's seat then.
I try to turn the key just to see if there is power in the car. I know. Does this start without me having to, push the pedal or?
You can make a luck roll. Or make a drive auto roll. It would be a drive auto, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Okay. I really want to succeed here. I'm going to spend my last 16 days. I'm a professional driver, I think. Let me look. I have to lock the character sheet. Okay. Well, it's not.
Okay, so it turns, almost starts, but it just
But it just. I mean, there's power. Battery is not dead.
It's turning over. It's not dead.
Okay. Should I? What the fuck? I'm already bloody. So I just sit on the driver's seat and try to start the car normally.
Okay, so you can push that then. So you get, as you sit in the seat, you get your clothes get covered in blood. Yeah, to the point you like slip down the seat. There's so much blood on the seat. So give us a push roll. So if you click on the skill roll that you just made, it will expand and it'll give you options to push the roll, to spend luck on it. And so you just click on one of those buttons.
The regular combined roll. I see bonus die. I have
no. So in the chat window.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just
click on that and it'll expand the roll. It'll expand that roll you've just made, and there'll be options for pushing roll.
Okay, I'm going to push it. I'm going. But how much luck do I have? Because if I can, so I need to roll to turn the car on normally, like just sitting and using the pedal and the switch, or if I push, I can turn the car on.
So you'll get the engine running. If you make the roll, you'll get the engine running.
Okay. I'm going to push it.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool.
So on the second attempt, the engine roars to life.
Okay.
So what's Thief doing? So in fact, I need to. It's a bit awkward to do this. Let's see. I just need to send a message to Thief. Okay, so there's a little thing. You find what you were looking for, by the way, but also that. So yeah, the engine rose to life. So you see the so Morgan, you can see the headlights of the car. They kind of flare up as the engine kicks in, and you can hear the Douglas. Douglas. Okay. So you head upstairs. You easily find the bathroom. You open there's a closet here, and then you find your way into the bathroom.
Okay, I'm gonna check for any medicine. Anything that might be help sedate us or chill us out.
Okay, so give us a look roll.
Okay, I don't know if I've got good luck or not. Let's have a look. Look. Where is my luck? Power size.
Kind of top left under skills.
Oh,
what
okay. Yeah.
What do you want?
Okay, yeah, there's some pretty heavy duty sleeping pills in here.
I am gonna be grabbing those.
You want to take the bottle? It's a full bottle. Looks like it's brand new. The seal's not even been cracked yet.
Oh, does it have a name on it, like the, who they belong to?
Yes. It says they are prescription ones, and it says Daryl Olcott.
Daryl Holcock.
Not to exceed more than one tablet every 24 hours.
Okay. I'm gonna rip the label off and then like kind of screw it up, put it in the bin.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna try and maybe give it to our friend, who's been a bit problematic. Chill him out. I'm also gonna say, just because I feel bad if there's like a drawer in the corridor that might have like pens or pencils and some writing paper.
Oh yeah. You'd be easily be able to find something like that. Yeah, there's maybe a little sort of side table on the top of the landing with things like that in. No problem.
I'll go and try and find Thief and give him the paper and pad so he can write down whatever the fuck he's been thinking about, and ask the other two. I'm like, hey, I've got these pills. Maybe we can chill him out of it.
Okay, so we'll jump over to Morgan. So what's Morgan doing?
So I see the lights flare up on the car, presumably that they got it started. I'm gonna yell up the stairs, pinch it off, or get it back up in your deep butthole. We're leaving this house. And then I'm gonna go towards the front door and start trying to make my way towards the car.
Okay, so everybody,
Yeah, well, okay.
everybody, take your headphones off apart from Morgan.
Okay, I'll put mine on deaf.
Okay, so as you're leaving this little girl's room, you catch sight of a bust of Shakespeare. You know, it's the kind of thing that you get from a cheap shitty store. But as you see it, it brings back really vivid memories, and you almost you have to grab hold of the light wall as to steady yourself as you're overcome by this like dizziness, and suddenly you're 14 again, and you and a friend are broken into the house of the old man down the street, just on the next neighbourhood over. It's the first robbery you've ever attempted. And your friend Terry, he's in the next room, and you're in this small study. There's no windows and there's only one door, and just found this bronze bust of Shakespeare on a bookshelf, and you're stuffing it into your backpack when you hear Terry yell from the next room, and there's a gunshot, then footsteps. In a panic, you grab the bronze bust you try and stuff into your bag. The door opens and an old man stands there in his nightgown holding a pistol, and without a thought you bring the bust down on the old man's head again and again and again till there's just this bloody mess on the floor, and Shakespeare's head is covered in blood and fragments of flesh. And as you sort of almost fight down this sense of nausea, you're back in the little girl's room, and it comes to you that that bloody smear, that blot on the dining room wall, that looks very much like that bloody bust of Shakespeare. And whenever you go into the dining room, that blot on the wall pulses dimly, only to you.
Okay.
So, out by the car. So, Thief drags you to the back of the car there where he's popped open the boot. You can make a spot hidden as well, I guess, with probably with a disadvantage because you're going to be a little bit distracted. So, a penalty dice on the spot hidden.
And you're saying for me?
Oh no, sorry, for gantry.
Because Fifth was just like tugging my sleeve, pointing at the trunk. Before going to the trunk, before getting out of the car, I want to check the glove box and see if there anything there.
So there's a roll of breath mints and some vouchers from a petrol station, but other than that, no.
Oh, all right. I grab the roll means you never know when if I meet someone with bad breath. So, I get out of the car. When I walk towards the trunk, I want to see is the car just a regular car? It doesn't have any markings of anything, the plate numbers. It's nothing like it's not a car like a company car or
No.
a car, nothing like that. It's just a car.
Yeah, just a private owned or privately owned
All right.
car.
So
Nothing
I go to the
unusual.
trunk. I pop the trunk.
So the
and
trunk,
go and check it.
the trunk's already open when you get to the back.
All right. Okay. So spot hidden.
That's
right.
with the penalty dice.
With a penalty dice. All right. Spot hidden.
Click on that,
Penalty.
and there'll be a slider. Yeah. You can add a penalty dice to your roll. There you go. Okay. So.
Fuck.
So yeah, good. So Thief drags you around to the back, and the trunk, where the trunk is already open. In the trunk, sort of like cramped, sort of squeezed in, pushed in together, are two bodies. One of a middle-aged woman, and one of a young girl, maybe about 16 years old, dressed in like a pink tracksuit, and they both got bullet wounds to the head. The bullet hole in the front of the head, the back of the head is just blown out.
Okay. Can I push the roll?
No, because
First,
no, you can't push that
so
stop
wait.
roll.
All right. So, okay. I see this and say, what the fuck? These people have been shot. Who the fuck?
So everybody can take the headphones off, apart
Okay.
from Gantry.
Okay.
Okay. So as you see this, you start to feel overcome with like a sense of vertigo or a nausea. Looking at this young girl, you have flashbacks to when you were younger. This remember of your stepsister Deborah, and all of a sudden you're 12 years old again, and you're lying on your back, surrounded by a jeering crowd of your peers at your junior school. As blood runned into your eyes, blurring your vision, and your stepsister Deborah, 5 years your senior, she stands above you, over you. Her fist is still clenched. No one intervenes. There's no teachers, no parents, nobody cares. Every time you try to get up, she just slaps you across the face, knocking you back down to the ground, much to the amusement of the onlookers, who goad Deborah to further acts of violence. Nobody loves you. Nobody wants you at home. You're just a fucking freak. The gathered crowd presses in around you, going, freak, freak, freak. All your life, all that you've felt is pain. Your hand tightens around small pocket knives that you find suddenly in your pocket. The pressure in your head explodes as you launch yourself forward. Everything is quiet and peaceful as the cleansing hot fluids wash over you, baptizing you. The last thing you see is Deborah's ragged, bloody face. A face that you now realize is echoed in that bloody blot on the dining room wall, which from now on, whenever you enter the dining room, it pulses with a dim light, but only to you. And you steady yourself against the trunk of the car.
Okay. Okay. Did that girl shoot these people? Maybe you're not the crazy one. Well, yeah, definitely you are. You just had the skin of a man. on your
So,
face.
Douglas is coming out of the house, heading towards you. Was Morgan heading out towards the car as well? Yeah. So Douglas and Morgan are heading towards you.
Okay, I just...
So Heath and Gantry are stood round the back of the car with the boot open.
Can we see what's in it?
You can when you get closer.
I'm gonna maybe like nudge Morgan and be like, "What the fuck?" Like,
They got the car running. Let's go.
Yeah,
a couple of extra passengers in the back. I might wanna do something about that.
Pull them out and leave them.
Who the I just put my knife against Morgan's throat. Did you shoot these people? These are bullet holes, and you are the only one with a gun here.
I'll whip my gun out.
Okay, but if he points the gun at me, I just slash his throat. I mean,
Okay.
she's just there's no way she was prepared for this.
Okay, so
See-
I guess that'd be a fighting brawl roll then. So you get to go. You already had the knife up, so you get to go first, I guess.
I mean, I don't want to slash her throat, but if she levels the gun at me, I will.
I mean, you put a knife to my throat without any
Just-
conversation, really.
Okay, yeah. I just ask a question and say, yes. Did you shoot these people? They are
No.
the bullet holes. How do I know that? Everybody's fucking crazy.
How do we know
here.
that Muty didn't cut this guy's face off when he literally had a face in his hand?
Yeah, okay. Muty cut the guy's head. He has face off. You shot these people. Who knows what the fuck Douglas did?
I'm gonna
I'm
give
the only
Moody the
one
pad. I'm giving Moody the pad and paper at this point. Like, there you go, buddy. Here you go. Tell us what the fuck's going on.
Okay, Oliver, you can use the draw tools if you want in Foundry. On the left hand side, there's a pencil.
I
not sure.
don't see anything there.
Is it not there? Let me just check.
So I'm thinking, just give me that gun. So because I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I mean, there is dead people here, shot to death. How
And
do I
I'm
know you
definitely-
didn't shoot them?
I'm definitely not giving you the gun because I already lowered my weapon for you earlier and let you live. If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. I don't know who killed these people. That
Do
body on the table was missing a gun too. How do we know that somebody else didn't shoot him?
Okay. Okay, so far you are the only reasonable person I have met in this house. So I'm going to lower my knife, but I'm keeping an eye. I don't know. I'm starting to get angry, man. So the car is running, but where the fuck do we go? I don't remember anything, right? I don't know where the fuck am I. I don't know where.
You don't know. You don't remember these people. You don't remember anything. Only the first thing you remember is being stood at that table.
So, fucking shit. I just go. I just thinking back when I saw when this flashback I had. So I go to the car and take off the key from the. Wait. I don't have to roll again to start it again, right? Or it's
know.
just one of those
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah, it probably won't have to roll it again. Yeah. At the very least, you
So
get a bonus.
Yeah, okay. I take off because I don't want to be left behind. I just go to the car and take I turn this engine off and take the key with me. I'm going to check something first. because
What are you
I don't
checking?
think I don't know. But do you have any idea where to go? Because according to the TV report, uh, uh, we are supposed to be inmates, criminally insane inmates, and a security guard is missing
Yeah,
from
and
that.
if they
So
connect us to this scene, we're going back anyway. There's a road right there. Just take the road
okay,
out.
just yeah, okay, we are going, but I want to see something first, and I don't want to be left behind. So I go back into the house, to the dining room, and check that weird blood, uh, blood, blood in the wall. I just have to be sure.
Okay, so you're going back to that house. What about everybody else?
I want to see what Mudi's saying now. We've given him a pad. Can he? I'm presuming he can write. I can't see it. It looks like a cross.
Yeah, I can see too bright, man.
Let me check
Like
if
cross.
I get closer.
Probably best to draw it on the. Just draw it in the middle of the screen over the map.
I saw a cross.
I saw a person drawn in the thing earlier.
I was really half expecting it to be a penis, so I'm kind of pleasantly surprised it wasn't.
Ooh, Pictionary, a button. A church.
A church.
Your tongue. Corkscrewed.
Well, I'm not there. I'm not there.
Your tongue is in the church. Is it a movie or a book?
How many words? 1, 2,
First syllable.
1 word. Can't you just write the words?
Yeah, I didn't mean draw the picture. Oh, he's stupid as well, bless him.
You're
I'm gonna
not
give
literate,
him.
okay.
Oh, I'm like, here, buddy, Steve. I've got this sweet for you. I'm gonna hand him one of the the sleeping pills if he wants to eat it. It's up to him.
Is it a cross? Yeah.
It's
The
gotta
devil?
be
God. Is it a pirate map? Like, where are we going with this?
I think it's a church. I think someone needs to put a few of their points in maybe the drawing scale, and then we can figure out where it is.
Some of that fine art. A car. All right. Maybe not a car. I don't know where that roof went.
I thought it was a guy with glasses and a really bad fringe. A taxi?
A bus. An ambulance. An ambulance.
Oh, yeah, it's
okay,
an
the
ambulance.
hospital. We need to go to the hospital to get your tongue stitched up.
Oh, okay. Have you got your tongue?
Do you have?
Is that what's been in your pockets?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be like, you really need to take this medicine. I think he needs.
I don't know.
Anyone got
he'd
good
swallow
first
without a
aid?
tongue.
Well, we could hold him down.
I mean, I have first aid, but I don't know that I can surgically reattach a tongue.
That
Push
would definitely
it,
be,
push it, and see if
medicine.
it happens.
That would definitely be a medicine roll. That.
I haven't spent all of my points, so I could.
What about if we get like a stapler and you use all your luck points and see if we can staple his tongue? It'll help. It won't
I
be fully
mean,
functional.
I
But
get that you want your tongue back, right? But we're escapees at a murder scene, so going to a hospital isn't really in the cards right now, yeah? So let's go find a sewing kit.
It's just hard to only to think about it, man.
I'm a doctor.
Oh, you're a doctor now.
Roll for persuasion. See if you think you're a doctor.
I'm a doctor. My name, yes, I know. I'm in here. I'm wearing the uniform, but I'm a doctor.
Look, not all doctors wear, doctors' outfits. Look at strippers. Do you think strippers are police officers and doctors? So...
What is Gantry doing then? So you, while these are discussing...
Went back to the dining room. I went back...
out in the rain. You go back to the dining room.
Yeah, I wanted to check that big blood stain in the wall.
Okay, so it is as I described it.
So it flickers.
It does, yeah. It pulses and flickers.
I touch it.
Okay, so you reach out your hand, and everybody else can take the headphones off.
I don't know.
No, you
No.
Okay, so you, as you touch it, you can hear your sister shouting at you, belittling you, calling you a freak, and the thing seems to shift beneath your hand. It feels almost insubstantial.
So, the wall, the wall is like insubstantial.
When you fully press against it, it's still solid. But the pattern seems to shift and shimmer. And like I say, you can clearly hear your sister. You're a fucking freak. Nobody wants you. You just fuck off. Nobody will care if you die.
I just kick the wall hard.
Okay. So you kick the wall. As you kick the wall, you almost imagine kicking Deborah as she's like knocked her to the floor, and where she lay there with her face bloody, cut to ribbons by the knife you slashed her with, and you kick and kick and kick and kick her. The block of the wall kind of expands, and all you can see is this blocked, and then there's this blinding white light, and the game is over for you.
Oop. All right.
So you are now a spectator.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay. You can all make a spot hidden with maybe with a penalty dice. Okay, so there's a passive roll, so you can't push it or anything. It's just what it is. Wow. Okay, so Beef, you just happen to be glancing towards a house while you're playing this game of Pictionary out in the pouring rain. Your pad of paper getting slowly falling apart as it's getting wetter and wetter, and you're not sure what it is. You don't know if there's like been a power surge in the house or something, but you see a brief flash of light that seems to come from inside the house. Douglas, you see it's this like flash of light. It's coming from the dining. You see it clearly comes from the dining room.
You'll be like, yeah, I think we need to head back in, guys. Some shit's going on.
I mean, we're not going anywhere because he took the keys, so...
Oh yeah, shit. Again, I was gonna be like, Moody ain't gonna say much, so I'll just look at Morgan and be like.
I was gonna go look for a sewing kit, so gotta go back in anyway.
Okay.
Dude,
yeah.
you want your tongue back or not? Like. M&M's. Take the pills. Has a dispenser.
I wish you could see them. Let's see them.
It is a. He wants a penis. I think he wants a big penis.
That's a thick one. I mean,
That's a big penis.
Pills. Prescription. RX Oliver.
oh, yeah. Oh, our ex Oliver. Yeah. No.
Pills. You want to take the pills to pass? Okay, well we got.
I will give you the
Oh,
pill.
boy,
You can have one of the pills. I ain't giving you all the pills. You know, one pill. Nah, I ain't putting it on your bum. Nah, you're not going up your bum. You have to take it yourself. Ain't doing none of that. Can
We're
I be
not in the
mischievous?
hospital anymore.
Can I, because I've got a high throw skill, can I try and throw a pill into his mouth?
Why not? Why not? To be no.
See if I could chill him out.
It'll have to be. It'd have to be. I guess unless he's like actually participating, it'd have to be an extreme success to throw a pill into his mouth, though.
That's fine. We'll see what happens.
Go for it. It's gonna be then. Oh wow.
Don't know. I don't think I did. The little red
No.
things come up.
Yeah. Yeah. So it would have been a normal check, but
Oh.
not an extreme, no.
Oh well, no pills for you, buddy. I'll take your pills on the floor now. We have to get it.
So
get
yeah,
it off the
the
floor.
pill just lands in the mud. Okay, so while Thief's scrabbling the mud, picking this pillow, what's Morgan and Douglas doing?
Morgan's gonna try and find a sewing kit.
Okay.
I'm gonna check on our other friend Gantry and see what he's doing. But I'm keeping my distance. He seems a bit more unstable than some people, so I'm gonna like stay outside the room. I ain't going in. I'm gonna see what he's up to.
Is there anywhere Morgan wants to check first? Any room you want to check first over there?
I'll go back in the girls' room because she seemed like she was pink and girly and might sew.
Okay. So yeah, you have a search. Spend a few minutes searching around. Yeah, you find a little sewing kit.
All right, let's go, Muty. Into the kitchen, onto the table.
So there's no sign. There's no sign of gantry anywhere on the ground floor of the house.
This dude ran with the freaking car key.
So checking upstairs, like going from room to room, he's not in the house.
Is the car still out front?
It is.
Can I take off the what's that thing you take off cars in movies so it doesn't work? Can I like take that thing off?
The car key? Like what?
No, like this
It's not like a spark.
distributor
Yeah,
cap or something.
distributor
I don't
cap.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah,
That's
give
a
us
movie.
give us a driving roll. See if you know what to do to disable
Oh,
it.
I don't know anything about driving.
Me
Let's
neither.
have a
But
look.
yeah, I guess a driving roll would.
You know the thing that happens in movies.
I know the thing you mean. I would not know how to do it. So yeah, give us a driving roll.
Okay.
If you succeed in the driving roll, that's I guess you know. Douglas
Oh,
knows
this
that.
is.
We don't.
There's no way. I've got a what? I know that's diving, not driving. A slightly different scale. Let's see what happens.
Ah, yeah. No, so you have no idea. Maybe you sort of like gone out to the car, got the hood up, and just like trying to figure out how
Like
to disable the car.
it's a car. That's all I know. I guess I'm gonna have to go in the dining room and check out because that's where I thought I last saw him. So I'll go in the. I'm gonna tell Morgan that I'm going in the dining room though. I'll be like, I'm going in the dining room, just in case anything happened to me.
Douglas, you head into the dining room, and as you do, everybody else could take their headsets off, apart from Leo. Leo doesn't need to take his headset off anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh, he knows something.
So, Douglas, as you go into the dining room, and this, like I said, this blot on the wall is just like seems to pulse and shift, and you can hear the voice of your father going, "You're just a useless piece of shit. Do you know that? Do you know that? Your mother died, and it was because of you."
I'm gonna start like bashing my head, having a bit of a tantrum situation as this happens.
Okay, so as you're doing this, there's this voice. You can hear your father's voice getting louder, and it seems to be coming directly from this blot on the wall. It just like pulses with this light, and it takes on the image of that smashed pumpkin.
Can I hit it with my knife that I've hidden? Like just start slashing at the wallpaper and stuff?
Yeah, sure. So as you do, there's like blood starts to pour from the wall, like just a trickle at first, but then gallons and gallons of blood just like start pouring from the wall and just rush like flood out, like hit the like to the point of like a force of water hitting you, and this blood just hits you, soaking you, and you just suddenly you're underwater. It's like you're underwater, but it's like blood, like it's just completely submerged in blood, and you can see this white light that's coming towards you, and suddenly this light expands to envelop you, and the game's over for you.
Welcome, Martin. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That went well. I was like, I thought this is where we were going, but okay, fair enough.
Okay, so oh wow. So yeah, while y'all getting picked up the sewing kit from Little Girl's room, you turn around just in time to see Thief with a like poker with a tire iron raised above his head, about to strike you about the head.
Cool. Is there time to react?
Yeah, because you spotted him. So yeah, it takes
Almost like I anticipated it. I would reactively pull the gun and try and shoot.
Okay, so it is at point blank range, but it is a penalty dice because you're trying to like put a bead on somebody who's so close, so it cancels each other. Kind of cancels each. Oh no, that's just for a rifle. So yeah, that would be a penalty. That would be a bonus dice on that.
Do I need to roll handgun, or
Yeah.
should I just roll attack? Okay.
Yeah, just click on the handgun in your combat tab, and you can add a bonus dice. There's the button roll firearms. Ooh. So yeah, Thief didn't dodge. He did hit you. So he did hit you with a tire iron. So that's the tire iron. Have you got? Did I give you a club? No, I believe that's a tire iron. The 1d6 plus your damage bonus, if any. Oh wow, that's a poor shot. So yeah, just a glance. Oh no. Oh, you got damage bonus. So, yeah, a glancing blow maybe hits you on the shoulder, not putting your aim off, and you just as you fire the gun, like knocks your aim off, and you just a grazing shot, just clips his arm. Just does 1 point of damage, I believe. That's correct.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let's do it again.
Are you charging up again? I'm gonna shoot you again.
Okay, so in which case it's on dex. You've got a gun, so you get plus 50 onto your dex because your gun's already up. So you will go first.
Pure multi.
And still a bonus.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
It doesn't allow me to click advantage.
Let's have a look. Where are we? Oops. Combat tab, click on the gun. See. It should be on. Oh, there it is. So on the thing that's popped up in the chat with the gun. See under single shot, it should there's advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, it's showing like a red.
Oh, okay. There you go. I've applied it for you. Just so you can just click on the button.
Oh, thanks.
Don't know why it's not letting you do that. So just click on the roll firearms.
I did, and then it said I don't have permission in the chat or something. It was a 90, a 00, and a 5.
Okay, let's
That's
clear that
permission to update chat.
Okay. Try it again. Try it again from the character sheet. So if you click,
Yeah, I
click
still
on the
can't
gun,
do advantage, but I can roll
there
it
we go.
regular, I guess.
Yeah, I'll put advantage on. There we go. So it's a regular success. Okay, so that's another two damage, and yeah, so that's get to swing with a poker thief, I guess. So regular hit. Oh, you can of course dodge or fight back.
I would dodge.
You want to make a dodge roll? Oh!
Ooh.
Add success, but yeah, critical. That's extreme success.
Stop
yeah.
trying to hit me, man! Are you winding up again? Because I got more bullets. I was gonna freaking show your tongue back in, but now I'm not doing that shit anymore.
Hey, Morgan, remember, if he's eating that sleeping pill, won't he start feeling sleepy soon? If you get it off the floor.
Feel sleepier when I pistol whip him, too. Like, go into the dining room.
Where are you both? So you're both in. Yeah. So as you see, suddenly the headlights. Some headlights are coming up the driveway towards the house. Or rather, you see some headlights of a car coming up the driveway to a house.
I'm gonna like hide.
Yeah, you're gonna hide. Where are you gonna hide?
Like under the bed, in the closet, just somewhere in this room.
Oh, in this room. Yeah, you both. Yeah, so you both make a. Well, you can make a hide roll when you need to, when it's relevant. Okay, so where you go in the closet, under the bed?
Under the bed, probably.
Under the bed? And what about thief?
Is it a corner? A closet?
Was it? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so just sort of sit, stand, lie in your hiding spots. And all you can hear for a while is the sound of the rain drumming against the house, the hum of the telly, the TV in the parlour across the hall, and then you hear shouting from outside, and then the sound of the front door being kicked in, and you can hear 1, 2, possibly 3 voices. You can hear they're all male voices. One of them is shouting, "Motherfuckers, you mother!" And you can hear he's like fighting down. You can hear tears in his voice. I was going, "Don't you worry, Darrow. If they're still here, we'll get those motherfuckers." The door to this bedroom is kicked open. You can make your stealth rolls now.
I'm gonna spend luck though.
Okay. Right, so it does automatically spot you, so that's going to be a pause roll then. Oops. Okay, so like storms into the room, like looks about, swinging this shotgun around wildly. Motherfuckers! And just straight back out of the room, down the hallway. These other two, as you, so well, if you're in the closet, you don't see, but from under the bed, Morgan, you see these other two walk past the door and glance in as they're passing. So let's see. Do they see anything? So the second one doesn't. So he stops and like looking directly at the bed, and he raises his gun and like drops to one knee. Get the fuck out from under there now!
I'm coming! I'll stick my unarmed hand out and kind of slide my gun in my waistband and start coming back out.
Right, he kind of, for a moment, he glances away, looks back down the corridor, goes, Darryl, there's someone here! Under Susan's bed. Susan. Right, and you can hear these, like, footsteps, somebody pounding down the hallway towards the room. What do you want to do?
Fuck! I'm gonna run towards the closet and expose Beef, but while doing that, I'm going to drop the gun near Beef and try to do it subtly.
Okay.
Set him up.
Must be maybe a slight, a bit of sleight of hand, a bit of fast talking, maybe. So yeah, give us a one roll, and it needs to cover both skills.
From beyond the grave, can I give her all my luck points?
Can I use? So I haven't allocated all of my points. If I allocate it right now, do I have the base roll, or I have to?
You had to allocate it before you needed to roll.
Okay, so I will just do my highest so far.
So yeah, one roll to cover fast talk and sleight of hand. Oh!
This motherfucker right here, this one that can't talk back. That's the one you won. I was being held hostage. Like, I'm.
Okay, so the guy, this guy with the cowboy hat comes. He comes like bursting through, knocks the others out of the way. He's got the shotgun raised, ready to you see the hammers are pulled back, and you sort of like dive out from underneath the bed, throw the door open, and somehow manage to plant the gun on Thief, and in the confusion they're just like he just whips around you. Both barrels.
That Thief though, right? Not a...
Yeah, at Thief. Yeah, unless he fucks up and misses. Let's see. That's going to be with advantage. And point blank range.
Oh, that's going to hurt. It's like 8d6.
Oh! Oh, it's rolled. It's done a weird roll. 2d10.
Basically, it's 8d6.
Yeah, it's rolled a dice. Where's it? No, okay, there we go. No, what did it do
Both
there?
barrels.
I'll roll them again. I don't know what it did there. I'll just roll manually. Ooh! Oh! 34 points of damage! So yeah, blowing, yeah, well, probably blowing Thief, just clean in two. As the top half like hits the back, slam back into the back of the closet, and his bottom half just like slumps forward.
Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! It was the mastermind.
Okay, you can make another fast talk roll. It's like the three of them like bearing down on you. They're like there's like smoke. The guy with the cowboy out, he's got like got smoking barrels. Oh, right. So one of them just this like thuggish looking guy just turns. He's oldish, maybe like late 60s, but like it's like looks rough as hell. Because you're gonna pay for what you've done, Missy, and he just. That's gonna be. Oh yeah. 23 points of damage as you take a full blast a shotgun to the chest.
I would be dead.
And first black.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.